Hello and welcome to High Caliber TV, your source for figure and model updates every Wednesday and Friday. Today I'm just going to be doing a really quick update. I failed to finish up to where I said I would on this figure, and I was unwilling today to rush him to get him into the video. So far all I've done is added a couple of layers of skin and done the washes, black ink wash on the clothing above the torso and a brown ink wash on the trousers and the knee pads. I'll be doing more detailing on the knee pads, basically more detailing on everything, but I just wanted to show where he's at now. As you can see, the main part that I'm pleased with is the keffiyeh and how it's muted now. Before, if you remember, it was really Sesame Street looking, like there were white parts and there were red parts. Now it's sort of blended together as it naturally would. So that's him. But I do want to show off what I'm working on right now, what I wasted so much time planning and starting today. This is a East Asian, Central East Asia religious icon that I found from R&J Hobbies when they had their setup at IPMS Seattle. I was able to find it. I was initially looking for something similar to this that VLS or Verlinden had on Squadron, you know, since the 90s, but of course it's not there anymore. So I was lucky to find this. If anyone knows of good photographs, or if they've seen any pictures, references of these types of statues and how they're weathered, like he's not going to be shot up or anything, but I don't know how the jungle climate affects this sort of stonework. I don't know if they just make them smoother or if certain details get brushed away over time. Anyway, what I'm planning on doing with it, as you can see, I've taken a small round base from Andrea. They make really fantastic wooden bases with really great finish on them. And I have masked off the sides so that they don't get any paint or anything like that on. And this is just the really basic start to his little, what would you call it, like a mud nest that he's nestled into, like in Laos, Cambodia, somewhere deep in the jungle, like one of these lost sort of temples. And so far it's just 2 blocks of styrene that I used a pencil and traced out where the base was. I'm working on just the basic outline of it right now. He'll be sitting in there. Obviously it's going to be filled in with more styrene, an excessive amount of body fill. Stuff like this, I'm going to add styrene, the sharp edges. All these areas here are going to be worked away with a knife. But a really great detail I'm going to be using is this fret. It's photo etch. Citadel makes it. You can get it in one of their unnecessarily expensive terrain sets, and I bought the terrain set for other stuff, but this came with it, and I'm pretty excited. I plan on using as much of it as possible, as much as makes logical sense to be nestled into the mud, just to give it a bit of sharpness, a bit more of a jungle-like look. I see a lot of people who have created vignettes in Vietnam, and they use large, really big leaves, and I'm going to try and avoid that and stick with smaller leaves and stuff, because there's no tree in the vignette, so just sort of basic groundwork. So the character in this is this fella, the unimpressed US infantryman in Vietnam with his 12 gauge. He comes with a helmet. I'm going to leave the helmet off just for a little bit of character. He's got a cigarette that isn't included with the kit, but I'm going to make it out of styrene tube. So yeah, stay tuned for more updates on this. I just wanted to show off what the base looks like so that once it's finished you'll have a reference and know what it looked like but when it was absolutely nothing. If you're wondering, I just used white glue to glue this down and it's setting now. So for a lot more figures and stuff, If you're looking to shop by anything Bravo 6, anything Black Dog, Evolution Miniatures, Live Resin, and Alpine, please check us out at highcaliberminiatures.com. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.